Who are we in the face of 10,000 years? I've come to the edge of Dorset to find a place where the ocean became an artist and the earth became its canvas. This is Lulworth Cove, a masterpiece of geological patience that defies the chaos of the modern world. Today, we aren't just visiting a beach, we are stepping into a portal of deep time. To understand this curve, you have to understand the struggle between stone and sea. These cliffs are composed of Portland limestone and pure white chalk, standing as silent witnesses to the Jurassic era. Every layer you see tells a story of a world that existed before humanity had a name. It is a vertical library of Earth's greatest secrets, waiting for someone to read the lines. Listen closely, and you'll hear the heartbeat of the Jurassic Coast. The water here is a startling Mediterranean blue, a deceptive calm that masks the incredible power required to punch through these walls of stone. It's a sensory overload where the salt air stings your lungs, and the rhythm of the tide resets your internal clock. Here, the noise of the city is replaced by the ancient percussion of the sea. The journey into the heart of Lulworth isn't just a stroll, it's an ascent into a different perspective. As I climb higher, the semicircular perfection of the bay begins to reveal its true geometry. The path is steep and unforgiving, demanding effort in exchange for the view of a lifetime. My breath grows heavy, but the air is the purest I've ever tasted. From up here, the scale of the cove finally settles into your soul. You realize that Lulworth is shaped like a giant eye, looking up at the sky with a gaze that hasn't blinked in millennia. The symmetry is almost too perfect to be natural, yet it is entirely the work of relentless erosion. It's a reminder that even the hardest obstacles can be shaped by persistence. I found a piece of history resting in the palm of my hand. This tiny ammonite lived millions of years ago, and now it rests in a cove that didn't exist when it was alive. It makes you realize that we are just passing through a much larger narrative. We are temporary guests in a landscape that values eras over minutes. But there is a twist in this story of beauty. The cove is dying even as it thrives. Just a few hundred yards away, the sea is creating a new masterpiece at Stair Hole, tearing the earth apart with violent intent. This is the Lulworth Crumple, where the very bones of England are being folded like paper. What looks like a peaceful paradise is actually a slow-motion collision of titan forces. This is the stakes of the coast: protection versus destruction. The outer wall of tough limestone guards the soft interior, but the sea always finds a way through the cracks. It is a fragile equilibrium, a temporary truce between the immovable object and the unstoppable force. One day, the cove will open completely, and this perfect circle will vanish into the sea. Why do we come to places like this? Perhaps it's because we need to see that beauty can be born from erosion and struggle. My own worries feel small when compared to the patience of these cliffs. I'm not just a spectator, I'm finding a resonance between my own changes and the shifting tides. Below the grand scale of the cliffs lies a miniature universe of life. In every tide pool, 1,000 tiny dramas unfold as the ocean recedes and returns. It's a reminder that the big picture is made of a billion small, beautiful moments. You have to be willing to get your hands wet to see the whole truth. As the day reaches its peak, the entire Jurassic Coast stretches out like a sleeping giant. From this height, you can see the scars and the triumphs of the land's long history. Lulworth is the crown jewel, a perfect blue pearl set in a ring of ivory stone. It is the climax of a geological epic that has been playing out since the dawn of time. This is the moment where time stands still. The sun ignites the chalk, and for a few minutes, the earth itself seems to glow with an inner fire. You feel a surge of connection to everything that was and everything that will be. In this light, there is no past or future, only the overwhelming now. The fire fades, but the feeling remains etched into my memory. The descent is quieter, the air cooler, and my heart significantly lighter than when I arrived. We leave our footprints in the white dust, knowing the wind will erase them by morning. And somehow, that realization doesn't make me sad. It makes me feel free. Lulworth Cove taught me that being shaped by life isn't a tragedy, it's an art form. We are all like these stones, weathered by the waves but becoming more beautiful with every strike. Tomorrow, the tide will come in again, and the sculpting will continue. I leave this place changed, carrying a piece of its ancient peace within me. So, if you ever feel lost in the rush of the world, come to the edge. Let the sea remind you of your strength, and the stone remind you of your story. Lulworth is waiting, carving its next masterpiece one wave at a time. What will the tide bring for you?